Hey everybody, glad you're here with me today live. We're going to talk about a topic that I think most people deal with is making that mind shift from feeling that negative overload and breaking into this career, or when you're trying to change jobs within the career, to thinking in more uplifting, hopeful terms than you are right now. So it could be that fear and doubt are overwhelming you right now, but it is simply, and it is simple, although it feels so difficult, to make a mind shift. You make a decision that you will stop going down that negative road. You will be careful as to who you listen to. Career. Yeah. And so it takes a concerted effort. It takes an effort on your part just to go, okay, I am not thinking in that negative way anymore. I'm not listening to those people. Yeah, they're all around you. Family, friends, even perfect strangers, if you tell them what you're going to do, they're like, really? That you want to be careful who you share your dreams with. But you know what? God says He has a plan and a purpose for you, and He has no inclination to harm you. So why don't you trust the process? And it's a process. It's not boop overnight. But it takes some effort on your part to do some things. And one of those things is to stop thinking in a negative manner that this won't happen. A lot of times we do that because it's our way of feeling safe. That, well, if I just give myself that out, that, well, maybe it won't happen, instead of being so optimistic about it. But the optimism that it's not always positivity, but that seeing yourself in that position gives you a hope and an energy. Hopefulness gives you energy, and you see light at the end of the tunnel instead of complete darkness or shadiness where it might not happen. When you are going down this path for the right reasons, not for the dinero, not for the moolah. The moolah may come later if you put a lot of effort into this, but it doesn't come in the beginning. So be sure about your reasons for going into this, traveling this path to the paralegal career, and then just start moving. Start upping your game, increasing your value quotient. What the heck does that mean? It means, do you know all the ins and outs of Microsoft Word? Are you a great proofreader? Are you a fast typist? Do you need all of that? Are you accurate when you type? Yeah, there's a lot of typing. Yeah. You're not a baby attorney when you go in to be a paralegal. You are an administrative assistant to the highest degree. And the attorney needs somebody who can step up their game and not go in it to slide through and think you're going to get paid buku bucks for sliding. You're not. You have to up your game, and you have to build a career for yourself and not just look at it as a 9-to-5 job that's going to pay me a lot of bucks. There's no such animal. So shift the mindset into what does it really take, and no, don't look at this as a huge mountain to get over, but it is stair steps. Okay? And I'm going to ask you some questions. Now, are these the questions that are playing in your mind right now? What if something goes wrong? What if I fail? What if I don't get what I want? Now I've told everybody what I'm doing, and now they're going to have expectations. And what if it doesn't happen? Well, take the pressure off yourself and don't tell a lot of people while you're building this baby, while you're going towards it, okay? But what about the mind shift of saying, what if it does succeed? What if it does happen? What if I do land a job in this field? Uh-oh, what then? That means there's hope. And you become filled with hope instead of the opposite of despair. So, what if your persistence pays off instead of feeling discouraged, but you are like a bulldog and you're going after it and you don't give up and you don't take no for an answer. What if it pays off? What then? Then it's worth it, right? But you can't see into the future. So you work hard and you put your nose to the grindstone, meaning you just keep going after it and you learn all you can. I always say this, the first step, if you're not sure, should you be in this career or not? Is this for you? I would get my book, Legal Break-In, and look at it. Get it today. It's in Kindle format as well as paperback. Don't wait for it. Get Kindle and start reading it tonight. So I would do that and then go, okay, I can put myself in this, or no, I don't like this. I don't like what Leslie's describing here. Well, either way, you'll know, right? And then start moving forward. If it's a yes, oh yeah, I can't wait, then start moving forward and get ready. 13 days from right now, we launched the 7th time I'm launching my Paralegal Inner Circle class. Don't know what that is? Go to my website and go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com and look for the Paralegal Inner Circle class. Paralegalcoffeetalk.com, and then look for the Paralegal Inner Circle class. You'll learn all about it right there, okay? The price is there and lots of information. Making that mind shift to hold on to your dreams tightly and not let go, and then pushing fear and doubt, if that's the visual you need, pushing fear and doubt down. It's like I called them earlier today. I was talking to somebody and I said, fear and doubt are like a wart that you can't get rid of, but you can push it down and you can diminish it and not pay attention to it, for sure, and not keep looking at it as to that's how I'm going to live my life. I'm always going to look back in the past, and I'm always going to look at the naysayers and listen to them and all. No, you've got to make the mind shift and hold on to those dreams very tightly. But don't just sit on the couch holding on to them. Hold on to them while you're walking and doing things and learning more, okay? So what if it does work out the way you hope? Then you're going to be in a job. And then that's when the process really begins in an intense way, in a good way. What would that feel like to you? Would that give you a hope? I know when I have a hope, and it totally energizes me when I do something that I'm supposed to be doing and I start following the path that God's laid out for me, and I know it. I know it in the depths of my soul. I know it. And I'm amazed at how good I feel, and that I feel like I'm trusting Him to show me. He's got your best interests at heart. So let me read a quote to you from, believe it or not, a poet, very famous poet, Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said, life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. I've lived a life already, and when I look back, I can see answers that I never saw when I was going through it. And so sometimes you just have to walk the path, and the answers will be revealed as you put in the effort in, and you're persistent and you trust, and then it will be revealed to you as to where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. But it takes you going, okay, I'm going to start walking. So here's a question for you. What if it does work out? What will that look like to you? What's that picture that you have of what it will look like? Your everyday work life. And then how will that impact you personally? That's a good thing to journal. What action can you take today that will show that you're operating in a faith walk, a faith-based move instead of a fear-based? So let's talk about preparing. Oh, you're welcome, hun. Thanks for being here, Joel. Glad you're here, by the way. Um, we can wallow. Oh gosh, I can win a trophy for wallowing. But wallowing keeps us stuck in that pit, in that mud, right? It's when we start to climb out, and you know how it tries to pull you back down in the mud. You got to keep going up. That's the picture I have of that. You know, what's your picture of climbing out? That's your own individual picture in your head. Picture the climb out, not the being stuck. What are you going to do to start that process? Well, what I had to do was, even when I landed the first job, I'm going to tell you, I did not know WordPerfect. Microsoft didn't exist at that point. Yeah, it's that long ago. But it was on the horizon. And the PCs did not have pull down menus. So ridiculous. The Apple Macintosh was so far ahead of everybody else. But most people were not using it. You know, architectural firms were using it, people who do design were using it, but where Apple fell behind was in the development of software for the computer. The PCs did have WordPerfect. I did not know WordPerfect when I got the first job, and they thought I did. I didn't lie about that. The person who assisted me in getting the job, like, gave me the, you know, saying, they actually said to the attorneys I did know Microsoft, I keep saying Microsoft, that I did know WordPerfect. I did not, and I didn't know that conversation went on. But I was very technically minded, but I caught on very quickly to it. But I had to make it my business to get up to speed with that ASAP so I could do the work. And I did. So make it your business to add to your repertoire, to beef up what you already know. If you are weak in Microsoft Word, that's okay. But let's make it stronger and use YouTube videos to do that. Okay? You don't know how to do a lot of things in basic Microsoft Word, get better at it. You need to know advanced skills in Microsoft Word, go to YouTube and put that in the search area and start to become better at it. And some things are, you know, stymieing you, confusing you. Try to find the answer to it. That's when you become an incredible researcher and learner. And you will take that with you into the law firm. Okay? Because your quest to be better is always an asset to the law firm. So, do you see yourself where you want to be? You have that picture? Okay. So, what the question today is, what action step are you going to take? It could be that you've always wanted to learn basic Excel. Is it necessary? No, but wouldn't hurt. So maybe you want to learn basic Excel and you have it on your computer, go learn it. And learn how to set up certain things in Excel. All I know is basic Excel. But honestly, it wasn't necessary for most of the law firms I worked in, but it's kind of not bad to have on your resume. So I hope that you will join me in class 13 days from now. On between May 8th and the 15th is registration. Can't register now. I open it up at 12:01 on the 8th of May. So you want to know more about it, just go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com and look up above on the menu bar of the website and go for Paralegal Inner Circle class. Okay? And check it out. Any questions, comments, ask them below regarding anything. Okay? Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you today. Let me tell you this. As a newbie going into this, or even as a seasoned veteran, which you already know this, you will not know all the answers. Nobody expects you to know all the answers. But you want to be as knowledgeable as you can be before you jump into the fray, before you jump into this. You want to come to my course to learn a lot. There are approximately 50 videos that you don't download. You watch them, and then you download the PDFs that are helpful, and you have a private Facebook group where you can ask questions. Take advantage of all of that, and then jump in. Don't send your resume and cover letter out just in hoping something sticks. Very rarely do people get answered, and maybe by attorneys that you don't want to work for. Listen to what I'm saying. You want to beef up your resume, you want to beef up that cover letter and do it properly. And there are certain things that attorneys need to see and they want to see and that they need for you to know before you enter their law firm. And so we go over so many of those items in the course. So go to the website paralegalcoffeetalk.com and check out Paralegal Inner Circle class. And also, if you're completely new to the field, you've never worked in a law office, then go to my group on Facebook called Paralegal Break-In and ask to join. And there's, I think, 1 or 2 questions to answer before you come in, and it's for non-paralegals only, okay? Paralegal Break-In group. Well, there's also Paralegal Coffee Talk page, which is my page on Facebook, okay, where I do a lot of the same videos here and there. But feel free to come into the group if you're not a paralegal, okay? All right, have a great day. Thanks so much for being here, Joel, and anybody else who is here live and watching on replay. Appreciate you all, and feel free, ask questions, make comments below. Love hearing from you. Have a great one, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.